What's up and welcome to the channel. Your eyes do not deceive you. We are playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent in 2026. I have played this game like once before, a long time ago, like when it blew up because of people like PewDiePie and stuff like that. So I pretty much am not going to remember much of what to do at all. I'm probably going to get stuck on every puzzle. I'm probably going to get scared by the same scares that happened like 10 years ago. But let's get into it. Welcome to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. What follows is a couple of quick messages on how to get the best possible experience. Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. When you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit, and you can use continue to return where you left off next time you start up the game. Pretty simple. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place, and you are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits. Hide or even run if necessary. It will be necessary. Alright, let's see. Something so that you guys can still hopefully see. We'll go something like that. We'll adjust if needed. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him.
Yo, it's crazy seeing this intro again.
My name is... I am Daniel.
Here we go. J for journal. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Grab as many tinder boxes as we can find. Oh, we're falling over. Oh, jeez, I remember that. Nothing too scary, I don't think, happens right away in the beginning, if I remember correctly. I know we get into some puzzles later on, and I'm terrible at puzzles, so we'll cut if we have to cut, but I'm gonna try to do minimal cuts. Kind of just an old school YouTube playthrough of Amnesia. Not going in blind, of course, but haven't seen anything on this game in a long time. So I'm definitely gonna forget a lot. I remember my character's just falling over every 5 seconds in the beginning as we follow this mysterious trail. I need tinder boxes. We're gonna need them. Anything in here? Probably not. This room. I feel like something happens in that room. Been a while. Or is there nothing to do? Okay, yeah, the lights go out. Oh yeah, we don't want to drain our sanity, that's right. This game was so scary when it came out too. When there was still that unknown and I didn't know like if the monster could get me already or what I was getting myself into. The young boy struck his victim with a rock. Yeah, these little, I don't even know, these loading screen texts are pretty weird sometimes. Oh, damn. I actually thought the monster was coming for me already, I can't lie. Witnessing unsettling events reduces sanity. That makes sense. Yo, what are these effects? Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I got my tinder boxes on my run. Is my sanity draining like crazy already? I have a slight headache. Yo, what's happening? I don't remember there being a tornado following me. Oh, there it is. Trusty old lantern. But it's F. Oh yeah. That noise is so nostalgic. Yeah, it's so dark. Yo, I just heard some shit already. The music and sounds are actually so good. This game is iconic. Yo, what's happening? Is the monster like in the distance? I already hear like groaning. Let's take all the tinder boxes. I feel like there's something. Like maybe there's nothing in there. I don't know why I feel like there was. Is there a note that I missed? Or is that through this room? It must be in here. Alright.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality.
Yep.
I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him.
I don't
Your
remember
former
why.
self, Daniel.
I don't remember why we want to murder him, but you know, we'll trust our old self. What is this? Oh, yep. This is when shit gets real. I feel like there's hidden items sometimes. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. In fear, she too would be punished. Hazel remained hidden. So who's Hazel? Oh boy.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the...
Oh,
What did you call
so
it?
Alexander probably
The
owns this
inner
place.
sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel.
I don't
And it
remember
lies
any of
well
the
beyond
story.
the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Can it be dissolved? I feel like it takes a while to dissolve that. I think we have to like mix a bunch of stuff and find all these like chemicals. Not really sure if there's like a way I'm supposed to go first. Well, not that way. That's for sure. What is this? Laboratory. That sounds right. Fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Yo, what's going on in here? I probably should use the light. I hear something. Let me get some oil. Yo, what is that? Man, what am I getting myself into? I remember this game's gonna get pretty crazy later on. I do not want to run into that monster. Oh, it's not a chest I can open. The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. So I should definitely go there. If I use this tinderbox, will it like stay lit? Even if I come back? I don't remember. Yo, what is that noise? There's like creaking. Okay, so yeah, this is not where I get the chemicals. I gotta go to the wine cellar. Something's going on. Oh, is that the water monster already?
So there should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
Aqua Fortis or whatever. Get out of here. What is this? One day I'll return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Whatever you say. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Vitae? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the croup-right brines them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Well, we got something that we need. don't trust this. I don't trust this. Let's see if we could run out of here. What are these noises, man? It's so loud for me too. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Yo, what? Who was that? What is this? Just a bunch of boarded up doors. I guess we'll go here. Archives. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Oh, it's this place, huh? No, I just heard something. I 100% like heard the monster.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Alright. So we were getting involved in some fucked up shit. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. Yo, we need some light apparently, because my character cannot handle it. Nah. I don't trust these hallways ever. What is that noise? I don't know if I remembered all these noises from when I first played the game. Like, the sound is actually crazy. I also have it super loud. What was that?
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered.
Oh, hell no.
Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Well, unfortunately, you shouldn't have been involved doing any of this shit. Yo, what? So I like forget. I feel like we're trapped here. We were on some kind of like excavation. I don't even... Maybe it'll make sense. I feel like when I first played the game, I was too young to even understand what was happening either. I was just getting scared. I know I have beat this game once. And only once. It was a long time ago. Local history. What is... Big ass room. What was that? I heard the monster again. I don't like that we're like always a few rooms away from the monster, it sounds like. What the hell was that? Some bloody rubble? What the fuck? Get some oil. How much oil do we have? Okay, so we could like... We could add some for sure. I already know I'm about to get so lost in this game.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things
The
start
shadow.
falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Yo, that was so loud. Alright. Can't go that way. Something in our journal. Let's find a new way out of this area. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the refinery. Yeah. Okay. Well. What the hell was that? Was that a spell on the table? Well, we're gonna sleep.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped.
That's
I
terrifying.
fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Probably shouldn't touch that, but let's go.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Well, that's not good. So yeah, this is blocked. I guess I know we have to like break this, it looks like. There we go.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Yo, I just heard a monster. Is it actually here? Hell no. That's so loud. Folklore. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveals their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? And the immortal Baron, the Baron of Brennenburg, lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby. Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who come from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Well, some crazy local folklore. I definitely don't want to be in this damn castle. Okay, so he said something in the flashback about... Let me see if I could light this one. Something in the flashback about the sound, and you have to like pull them all fast. I know it's something with this book. Is there another one? Is there another book that stands out? This one. Okay. Okay, we hear the clicking. I hear the clicking. There we go. Did that open this? A key. Wine cellar key. Yo, what? I wanted to read the note. This note is saving us from being killed, I think. Okay. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would be in a sense solve both my problems. Okay, so I just heard a monster. Let me try to hide for real. Is it actually coming? I hear something. Well, we're gonna take a peek. I got a key to something. Oh, this finally opened? Is it to this? Oh, it's not. It's the wine cellar key. Okay. Yo, what am I hearing? Okay, well, we gotta go find the wine cellar, I believe. Do I go through here or like... Yo, what is that? Okay. The monster was here. Hopefully he can't get me. Oh shit. Oh my god! Oh, he wasn't real? Bro, what? He spawned right on top of me. That was terrifying. Yeah, all the scares and possibly most of the puzzles I'm probably not gonna remember. That just fucked me up. What is this? Run. Just fucking run. Oh my god. The statues were praying, gazing into the dark domed ceiling. Oh my god. Okay, so there's goop on the ground. Yo, this might be too much. This game is still scary to this day. It's crazy. So, like, where's this wine cellar? Here we are. The sand gave way to his tired body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and his dry, crusted lips. Oh, hell no. What?
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
All right. I don't like this area. Close that, please. I think my sanity's just fucked up. Jesus. And a barrel fell and hit me in the head. Well, that's not good. Alright, we brushed it off. We licked our wounds, and now we're gonna try to get out of here. Can we actually move this? We're strong as hell. Yo, my sanity's all fucked up or something. I wanna say there's like, is there like a secret to getting out of here? I don't really remember. Let's turn this on. How do I actually move this? It's like kind of coming undone. There we go. Damn, our character is strong as hell. I don't like these noises at all. We should have just barricaded ourselves in here, actually. Yo, can these move? Now I'm stuck. Jeez. Well, that gave us enough room to get out. Gave us a little sanity back. Yo, what? Well, my instincts are to open the door that was getting banged on. Of course, there's nothing here. This is not cool.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh,
My God, Wilhelm, do something!
accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
So yeah, Alexander's fucked up. Alright, let's read this note first. And then how many ingredients we have? 3 of them once we pick this up. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garage. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position with the noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Well, that's not good at all. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming, their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes and I can no longer. Well, I'm glad that we're down here in that very room that happened in. Aqua Regia. We only need one more. I don't remember if we find it down here. Is there a door on this side? Yeah. Oh shit. I don't like this. If the enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in darkness. Oh, hell no. Well, we might be fucked. Oh, shit. Please, just fucking crouch. Don't look at him. Oh boy. It's feeling like Amnesia now. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was loud as hell. Yo, so like, are we good? Nope. Yo, what is going on outside? That's like adding... I'm getting extra scared. Can he just leave? So I'm losing all my sanity, and he will not leave. What am I supposed to do then? My sanity is already all the way messed up. Bro, what am I supposed to do? He's camping me. Oh shit. I'm straight passing out. Yo, that ringing in my ears is crazy. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. Okay. Can I progress yet? What? Yo, I just need this fourth chemical. Here it is.
Oh, so wrong.
I don't know if we're gonna be chased out of here, but we've got the fourth chemical. I think our plan is going to be to just sprint out of here because I think that's all we needed. Hopefully I don't have to come back here ever again, so let's just run. Well, we made it out of there in one piece. He sat down by the Caspa wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. Oh. And the walls will ooze green slime. Okay, well, I think that's a good enough point to end episode 1 here. We got the chemicals we need. Now I think we just gotta go mix them, and it's either for dissolving the flesh that's like covering that one door, I believe. But yeah, we'll get to that in the next one. Thank you for watching part 1. I'll catch you guys in part 2. See ya.